I immigrated here with my family from the Philippines when I was 5 years old. And I think my immigrant story with the experiences I've had with my family moving here from the Philippines really gave me a call to service and kind of showed me that, everyone needs help in certain ways, and our success story is testament of help from a lot of different people. And I always kind of felt like a call to action to serve and to help others. And I always felt like the legal route was the way that I wanted to serve others. I actually went into undergrad thinking I wanted to go into the medical field. I always had this want to be a lawyer, and I just, I couldn't help it anymore, and I really decided to pursue that. I had a good friend from home who went to Cooley and spoke very highly of Cooley. She loved the professors, and I know that Michigan is really far from me. It was kind of scary for me, honestly. This is my first time living on my own and being so far away from family. I decided to just pack my bags, and I never looked back, and it's been one of the greatest decisions of my life. I heard that Cooley had smaller class sizes, and from my friends' stories, it sounded like the professors were very attentive and were always there for her when she needed help, and that was the kind of school that I wanted to go to. And now that I'm here at Cooley, I'm at 3L now, it's definitely true. The professors go above and beyond to help us and make sure we understand the material. And on top of that, their conduct and the way that they treat us really shows that they're very committed to our success. To me, active studying looks like, possibly getting up and presenting to yourself to a fake audience, or what I do is I actually will teach it to someone that doesn't go to law school, and I will go over it over and over again to see that if I can explain the stuff I'm learning in school to someone that knows nothing about the law, then that means that I'm pretty comfortable with the material. And that's like an example of active studying. I'm sure there's other ways, but for me, speaking it out loud and then going back to my notes and seeing what I missed and seeing what I don't totally understand is how I've been able to figure out how to evaluate what I'm doing really well in and what I need to work more on. Cooley provides you all the resources to do well, as long as you're using those resources to the fullest and that you're working hard, that it does all come together and it's gonna be okay. And then on top of that, I would advise a new student to just be yourself. I struggled a little bit in the beginning. I still do sometimes with a little bit of self-confidence, and law school can be a little daunting sometimes, but I found that if I stick true to myself, that myself is enough, and the self-confidence comes with it.